Alright, welcome back guys to episode 9 or 10? It might be 10. I have terrible memory. I literally just recorded the last episode and I don't know. Anyway, it's an episode of Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke, and last episode we just arrived to the Slateport City and the shore next to it. We actually got an encounter with that Torkoal, nearly lost, we didn't nearly lose, but I was just sort of really nervous about losing two of our Pokemon to poison, because it's never a way you want to lose a team member. Oh yeah, we got that Torkoal, and which is a nice find, honestly. You know, Curse is actually a really nice move to have, especially on a Torkoal. Anyway, like I said at the end of last episode, we're going to go in and get our encounter for Slateport City, and the best Pokemon to have at the front for that would be, of course, Terra, because of Thunder Wave. As long as it's not a ground type, we should be able to paralyze it. Or if it doesn't have, like, Lightning Rod or Volt Absorb, which I highly doubt it will. But you never know. Could get, like, a Jolteon on the hook or something. And we get speaking of evolutions, we get a Flareon. This is really nice. I mean, granted, Flareon in these generations wasn't that good, to be honest, because fire type moves are all special. And it's more of a physical attacker, but still, I am more than happy to take this thing. Like, wow. I just think that's so funny. The second I mention an evolution, boom, we find one. I mean, granted, it wasn't a Flare or a Jolteon, but still, that's pretty hilarious to me. I definitely don't think a tackle will kill, because I mean it's just a tackle from an Electrike. But this is one thing I always find confusing. I don't know if anybody else does this whenever they say Electrike. Whenever I say Electrike, I always think of Electros. Like, I think that's the name of the Pokemon from 5th Gen. Like, their names are so similar, I always get them, not confused, but just, I relate them to each other so much, and it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I actually get them a little bit confused, where I'll say Electros, and I'll be like, wait a minute, what? Is it, Electrike? Or Electrike? Or I don't know. It's just a weird relationship I made between those two Pokemon. They have like nothing in common other than being electric types, but their names are just too similar to me. Oh god, I don't even know if we're gonna capture this thing, to be honest, because I think an evolution's catching rate would be pretty low. It's what it seems like. I might just end up you know what, I'm gonna try going to Fancy. She's not weak to fire, so we shouldn't have to worry about getting damaged getting damaged too much. And I think a Fake Out might not kill. I'm not sure, but it seems like one of the weakest moves we have in our team. Okay, never mind. We got a crit anyway. So bye bye Flareon. Oh boy. It's not the worst thing to miss out on, but still, Flareon would have been nice. Anyway, I don't think there's anything in the harbor building for us. I don't think Tubby here has anything for us either. Not quite as interesting as the Science's amazing guy back at the Little Root Town. Throwback to a year ago. Man. It just feels so weird talking about the beginning of this playthrough like it was a year ago, because it was about a year ago, but it still feels like we just were back over there. As weird as that sounds. And this guy just tells us about the Name Rater, where we can go to change nicknames if we ever need to do that, which I don't think we do for the time being. And I don't know why. I think a couple episodes ago I said the Name Rater was like in the last town. He's right here. We literally could go in the Name Rater right now if we wanted to. Of course, I don't really want to, because I don't really see any need to. Unless Cerberus's name is spelled wrong, but I'm almost certain that's spelled right. I could try looking it up later, which I still haven't done. But, still. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Anyway, I think there's a bunch of stores we should be able to shop in over here. I don't know if they have anything I want, but we might as well check. Well, these are the dolls you can get for your secret bases. I don't know if I'll do a video on that once we get that far. I'm still wondering about that, because normally I kind of just ignore the secret bases. At least I did in this game, because I didn't really have anybody to connect with, to share with, or anything like that. Because I never had a link cable, oddly enough. But I don't know. I have... Okay, I hate this NPC so much. I've always hated her. She always walks in... Okay, we can actually walk past her there. I didn't know that. It's just this one spot. If she gets in a certain spot, you just literally can't move, and it's so annoying. Okay, TM secret power, and we'll give you... She basically sells you a bunch of furniture for secret bases. So, yeah. I guess there wasn't really anything there. We could have gotten some herbs, but I really don't like using those because they lower your Pokemon's friendliness values or happiness stats. Which, even if you're a heartless monster and don't want your Pokemon to ever be happy, then they might not even do as well in battle with certain moves, so it's probably not a good idea. Also, if you want to teach it if you want to teach a Return's not going to do as much, and Return's a really good move. Or if they evolve through happiness, then you're screwed, because they'll never evolve. So, even if you're a jerk who doesn't like seeing happy Pokemon, then you're probably going to want that stat to stay high. If this goes here, and that goes over there, then where does this thing go? And what about that doohickey? Oh, I can't make heads or tails of this. Hi, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a fairy. Oh, that there? Are they Devon goods? But, this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Could I get you to go find Captain Stern and deliver that to him? Alright, that NPC. I have a story for that NPC. When I first played through this game, I spent, maybe hours in this town not knowing what the hell to do. Because literally, obviously I wanted to go in this museum because there was a huge group of aqua grunts. Everybody would see that and be like, oh, there's probably something I gotta do in the museum. Well, the thing is, you can't get inside when they're all in there, and I already talked to you people. But they're all blocking the way inside, so you're like, oh, how do I get in? Well, you just run around trying to look out where to go, and you can even go past and out of this town a bit. Of course, there's aqua grunts blocking that way too. But, so you're just sort of stuck here, and you have no idea what to do. I went into this building, I don't know how many times, but I just never talked to that guy. I never thought I had to talk to that guy. But eventually I finally did, came back out, and lo and behold, this museum is open now. I don't know how many other people had that problem when they played this game, but I'm telling you, oh, I hate Doc. His name was Doc, I hate him. I hate that guy. Just really wish he wasn't. I just really wish that wasn't part of the game, to be honest. Because as a kid, it's just so much trauma, getting stuck in this town. Hey, what are you doing here? Me? I'm the Team Aqua member you thumped before, remember? Back in Rustov Tunnel. Here, take this, you have to forgive me. That's kind of weird. The criminal's forgiving us for beating up his Pokemon, that's kind of messed up. I mean, not messed up, but just out of character, I guess. That DM, it suits you more than it does me. Hope I never see you again. Wahaha. That definitely suits him more. That still sounded like a Waluigi or Wario laugh for a second. Wahaha. Man. But you didn't know, my favorite main character, at least, from the Mario series is actually Wario. So, yeah, fun fact. Main character overall, actually Shy Guy. Yep. I just really like that guy's design. Anyway, enough about Mario. Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that's great. We can prepare for our expedition now. Oh, of course, we got some Team Aqua antics going on. Yeah, hold it. We'll take those parts. What? Who are you people? We're Team Aqua. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork them over. And we get into a fight. Let's see what kind of random Pokemon he has this time. I'm hoping it's something pretty, at least a little bit intimidating. Oh, look at that! It's another Flareon. That's kind of funny. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of intimidating, especially if it actually has a fire type move, which I don't know if it will. But also, I just realized we have. Look, Sonic would be strong against ground types, Fancy could be strong against ground types, and so could Terra, but none of them actually have any moves that are strong against fire types. Like, what is with that? I guess I'll go into Sonic, because I feel like he would be the best bet. And I don't know if he's gonna have Ember. He might. I feel like he would, because most of the evolutions learn moves really fast once they evolve. That's kind of weird. I always got messed up with that when trying to evolve an Eevee, because normally I'm really nervous about using the stones to evolve them, because if you evolve them, normally if you evolve them too soon, they're never going to learn another move again. Like with Arcanine or, why am I forgetting the name? Vulpix. They don't learn any moves after you evolve them with Firestone, so every time I've trained an Eevee, I'm so nervous to evolve them. But the thing is, with Eevee, you want to evolve them as soon as possible, because the sooner they evolve, the sooner they're going to get those really good moves for their typings, like Confusion for Espeon, or Ember for Flareon, which at first don't seem that great, but they're really good for the beginning of the game at least. Oh man, what a disaster! The boss is going to be furious. Huh, sniveling wimp, let me take care of this. And we got another fight. I mean, the first one wasn't too difficult, but let's hope this one isn't so terrifying. I mean, I want some excitement, but don't, like, freak me out that much. Squillow, that's kind of intimidating, actually. I think I could be able to take it out pretty easily with Iron Upper, but you never know. Squillow can be very, very strong. It's just so fast, and its attack set isn't that bad either. Not to mention it gets Guts, which is a very nice ability. Actually, I like it quite a lot, and I have no idea why I didn't use Rock Tomb. I always forget Iron Upper has Rock Tomb, so I had the Silk Scarf takedown in my mind, so I was like, oh, I should just go in and go for that. But I feel like Rock Tomb definitely would have one shot. Anyway, that's good enough for now. He at least killed it in 2 hits, which isn't bad. Took a lot of HP from Recoil, and, you know, the Swallow actually hitting us in Quick Attack. I was really hoping when it said it as a new move that it'd be Thunder Shock, but actually that's right, it doesn't even learn Thunder Shock. I don't think it gets an Electric Mike type move until it gets Spark, which is going to be a while. Oh yeah, that's right, Tackle's only 35 power in 3rd gen. I completely forgot about that. The entire time I was thinking it was 40. But yeah, get rid of Tackle. I don't need that when I got Quick Attack, because it's more power, and it's always hits first, so. Plus, whenever I have a Pokemon that learns Quick Attack, I usually just delete Tackle or Pound or whatever it had at first. It's because it's a better move. Like, simple as that. Even if it does a little bit less damage, it always hits first. That's always been my reasoning behind that, at least. Send out Cerberus again, because he's the Pokemon we have at the front right now, and I just want to get some switch training. Even if it's just a Phoebus. Oh, we should be able to actually just stay in anyway. Unless, okay, no, it's a higher level. It'll take forever to kill that thing with Ember. Switch to Fancy and put it out of its misery with an Absorb. That sounded terrible, especially with that sad face that Phoebus is wearing right now. Man. Phoebus is another one of those Pokemon I seem to know a lot of people who had a lot of trouble with. Because as a kid, even, where like they try to get Phoebus for their Pokedex or just to have it on their team, and it's like one of the rarest Pokemon to find in any Pokemon game. It takes forever to find it. And I don't know, as a kid I just never had that problem. I guess I just didn't look for it. I guess, honestly, I didn't even know it existed, to be honest. I know Melodic exists. Don't get me wrong, there's a trainer in this Ruby and Sapphire with Melodic, and it scares the hell out of me every time I have to fight it. But I just never knew Phoebus existed, and I never tried going after it. So I guess that's one experience with this game I never had as a kid. Now what? Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it! Oh, I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. So you trying to reference Scooby-Doo there? Alright. I came to see, I gotta come up with a better voice for Archie. He's like the main villain. Like, come on. What am I gonna do? I came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and useless simps are held up by a mere child. We're Team Aqua, and we love the sea. And I am Team Aqua's leader, Archie. What makes you interfere with us? No, you can't be. You're not one of Team Magma. Wait, that can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. Pokemon, people, All life depends on the sea, so Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Ah, fine. You're still too young to understand our noble objective. But I warn you, don't even consider interfering with our plans again. The consequences will cost you dearly. And don't you forget it! Okay, you're Dylan. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. That's right, this is actually what we came here for. Whoops, there's no time to lose. I have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks again, but now I've got to go. Feel free to wander around and check check out our facilities though. Oh, and they fully heal us. I forgot about that. Anyway, yep, that's all we gotta do here in Slateport, actually. If this was Ruby and Sapphire, I'd think about doing the contest hall, but unfortunately in Emerald they replaced it with Battle 10. Which honestly I don't think is worth my time. No, it's Scott! Last time we saw this guy was, well, a year ago, back in Petalburg. A lot of stuff is kind of starting to catch up to us now. Huh? I'm sure I met you somewhere before. Have I introduced myself to you? If not, my name's Scott. I just saw some Team Aqua run away from here like they were stung. Let me guess, you drove them away? Maybe just maybe, this trainer. Alright, I think you're going to become a good friend. So let's register each other, not poking nerves. Alright, registered this Scott person in the Pokenav. What I'd like to do is tag along with you, but I do want to keep an eye on the towns of other people, too. So I'll be off to roam other towns a bit more. Be seeing you, Dylan. Yeah, I don't remember if that's the exact voice I gave him before, but I just remember I gave him a cool guy voice. Or at least my rendition of a cool guy voice. And we just got fully healed, so what am I doing in here? Okay. So, okay. One thing I love to do in Pokemon games is be completely OCD about my party setup and have all the levels be organized from lowest to highest. I don't know why I'm so obsessed about that, but yeah. Just really, I care a lot about that for some reason. Anyway, we could probably stock up on some Pokeballs, maybe some medicine too, because we could use it. Also, I'm going to sell some stuff real quick. These X items, I usually just sell them. I never use them in battle, so go ahead and sell these tiny mushrooms, because that's what they're for. Get $500, not bad. Everstone Escape Rope Stardust, that's what Stardust is only used to be sold, and we get 1,000 more money anyway, so that's great. And some more X items. Okay, there we go. That's all I need to sell. First off, I'm definitely gonna buy some antidotes. I'm gonna buy 5 actually, because I definitely want to have those on me, just to avoid any situations that almost happened like before in the last episode. I'm gonna buy 7 oh no, actually. I nearly forgot to do something very important in this part of the Hoenn region, which I say the entire region as if it's some huge location. No, it's like part of Slateport that I need to cover. Because it's actually very useful, and if I had missed it, I would have been very mad at myself, because it's something I should definitely do, not just for the sake of the LP, but for the sake of not losing the lock, because it's just a very nice thing to, you get a nice reward for it. So I think I'm going to finish off the last 10 minutes of this episode by doing just that. This little shop here. Yo, trainers, whether you're hot to trot or cool cat not, chill at my papa's spot. I feel like this girl and me would be very good friends. We have the same type of sense of humor, maybe? I don't know. I like dumb rhyming schemes. And puns. And even though she didn't use any puns, I'm sure she would enjoy those as well. Designer Daniel sent out a Miltank. That's less than ideal. I'm definitely not keeping Cerberus in because rollout is a thing. Put an Iron Upper, because he should be able to take any hits, even some rollouts, if need be. Oh jeez, this is gonna be an annoying fight, isn't it? Oh my god. I mean, it's not Whitney's Miltank, mind you, but it's still a Miltank. That's spamming Defense Scroll. I mean, look at that! Or a Silk Scarf Metang. 5 or 6 levels above it. And we're still not even doing a fourth of its HP. Oh, and then we miss. That's perfect. I'm pretty sure its defense is maxed out by now. This is disgusting. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, I'm just, that's all this is. It's disgusting. Now its defense is definitely maxed out. Oh my god. I wanted these to be some quick and easy battles, but no. We gotta do this crap. Are you okay? It's gotta be maxed out by now. That had to have been 6 defense scrolls. Can I please just get a crit and end this? Please. I only ever get crits during encounters. Why can I not get a crit during a battle that matters? Like, why? I don't want to have to deal with this. It's almost dead. Just give me the satisfaction of critting it and ending this battle now. Oh my god. Okay, one more takedown. We gotta take even more recoil damage. As long as this actually hits. Okay. I was gonna be very upset if that missed, because we've already been wasting so many turns whittling this thing down. And do we even get a level out of that? No. And then Ariados. That should be pretty simple for Cerberus to take care of. That's one thing I need to keep in mind for bug types is, while Cerberus isn't weak to bug types, he's not resistant against them either because of his dark typing. But I think we should be good. I don't even think this thing has any bug type moves yet, aside from maybe like Pin Missile or Bug Bite. I don't even think Bug Bite though. It was in a 60 power move at level 12. It seems a little weird to me. I don't know why. It just seems a little too powerful for an Ariados at least. Anyway, we have 2 more trainers to beat before we can get that reward I was talking about. It shouldn't be too difficult to take care of these 2, even with our health taken down after that first fight. Got a shift tree, that's intimidating. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst thing to fight, but still, it's pretty powerful. Although we should be able to take it out next turn. Okay, yeah, this thing's an idiot. Oh, sorry about that, but Harden's not gonna help you against an Ember from a Houndoom. Sorry about that. Anyway, we got level 13 on Cerberus. Definitely appreciate that. And where he learned Smog. I mean, it doesn't really help for type coverage or anything, but at least it's a new move. Some sort of progress there. And I think now I'm gonna move Terra up front, because she could definitely use some levels. Even though I could just try to keep leveling Cerberus just so he could get, or she. I think Cerberus is a girl, right? I actually can't remember. That's one thing I'm terrible about. That's why I try to keep all my names of my Pokemon, like, in accordance to their gender, because otherwise I'm never going to remember. Just, nah. Anyway, definitely not staying in for this. And no, Cerberus is a guy. Huh. Just completely forgot. Wait, the reason I wanted to switch them out is because Cerberus would be taking a while to level up to the same amount of levels as everybody else, so I feel like it's just, I don't know, easier and more efficient just to spread out the XP between Cerberus and Terra. Just because I also really want Terra to evolve, at least in the Pupitar, as quick as possible. Even though that's not going to happen anytime soon, because I don't think that happens till somewhere around level 30. But every little bit of XP counts, and there's no way I'm going to keep Terra in against this Wailord. Like, no way in hell. Wailord is just not the thing Terra wants. It's like, if there were any water type that I feel like would be crazy intimidating to Terra, it would be Wailord with its, I mean, have you ever seen Wailord in X and Y? It's hilarious how much of the screen that thing takes up. I'm just gonna say that. Oh my god. I mean, talking about like funny X and Y models, there's some really hilarious ones out there. Like, I remember the first time I found a horde battle of Spinda, I like died. I just fell on the floor laughing for like 10 straight minutes. It was hilarious. It's just they all just huddle up, and there's just 5 Spindas standing there, and just like wobbling there like uncontrollably, like they're about to fall over. Like they just got back from the bar and they're just like so freaking drunk, and it's just hilarious. Like if you haven't seen a War Battle of Spinda yet, like do it. It will make your life better. I'm not even lying. Anyway, that's how great this experience here is. We haven't been using Tron, and he's already level 18. Man, that's awesome. I might just leave the experience share on him until he gets an electric type move, because before then, the only thing he's really going to be good for, honestly, is what am I trying to say? Is Thunder Wave for encounters, because that is very helpful. I'm definitely going to say that. This is the perfect matchup for Cerberus, because he can just... one Ember should be more than enough to take this Scizor out. Because if I remember right, Scizor isn't that bulky, even though it's a Steel type. And, of course, it's a Bug Steel type, so quad weak to fire. And let's watch this thing burn. There we go. I feel like this should give a really good amount of XP. 117, not bad. Compared to everything else we've been getting, that's pretty average, but not bad. Okay, I think that was the last trainer in this soda shop or whatever. And we just go up to this guy. You're scorching hot. Those battles blazed. I'm more than just satisfied. Keep that to yourself, buddy. Thanks for showing me your hot streak. I want you to take these. It's half a dozen bottles of soda pop. Soda pop. Probably really destroying the audio in this episode by making that pop sound like that, but I'm doing it anyway. Soda pop. Yep. Rip your eardrums. Want to buy some soda pop? Come on, Pokemon love it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy more, and I'm going to buy lots more. I know we don't have that much money right now, but this stuff is gold. This stuff is like gold nectar. Like, seriously, I'm not even lying. It heals 60 HP, which is more than a super potion, but it costs 200 less than a super potion. So yeah, I'm down to 41 Poké dollars, which is definitely not a lot of money at all. Okay, I'm gonna flat out say it. We're poor now. I spent all the mortgage on super potions, and we're probably gonna get foreclosed on. But I have 15 bottles of soda pop, or not even 15, 19 bottles soda pop. We're set for life. I mean, come on, really. We got 19 bottles of Coke. We're running out in town. We're good. We're good. We're perfect. Nothing else to have in life, you know. All you need in life is 19 bottles of caffeinated beverages, and, you know, that's it. You've reached nirvana. Yep. If there's anything you've taken out of this episode, it's that Coca-Cola, not just Coca-Cola, or just soda in general, is life's nectar, and you should drink as much of it as you want if you want to live a happy and successful life. Or expert knowledge from Squirtle Shades in this episode of Pokemon Emerald and Spiders Nuzlocke. Okay, on that terribly pathetic note, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the episode here. We took care of the museum, met Archie, which is a pretty big deal. He's like one of the villains of this game, of course, in charge of Team Aqua and all that, which we've been seeing a lot of recently. And yeah, so yeah, we took care of the museum. We met Captain Stern, dropped off the Devon goods, which we rescued from that guy from Rustboro. I'm completely over-explaining this because all of you already know this all happened. But anyway, that's right. Yeah, so we got all the soda pop too. I don't know why I feel the need to explain everything that just happened in an episode at the end, but I do. So, yeah, recaps, they're a thing. Anyway, next episode we'll just head out of Slateport because there's not really much for us to do here, and probably gets even more encounters and more trainer battles. So, yep. See you guys then.